How can coaching help you to overcome obstacles? Now, as a coach, I actually do have a coach myself, and I'll think about what roadblocks I have in my life. So, for example, one of the roadblocks I used to have, and probably still working on, is staying involved with certain communities. There's a group that I'll converse with, interact with other coaches and other closers, and I wasn't consistent on interacting with other people. It's way because most of these people happen to be online. They don't live anywhere near here, and because of the pandemic, of course, people may still meet here and there, but it's not as convenient. So I'll use things probably like Slack or Facebook groups and things like that. So one of the issues that I had was just being consistent. Growing up, I used to be more of a lone wolf, meaning I like to do things on my own. I didn't always work well in a team. Part of it's probably because of my upbringing. I didn't really have much practice working with a team when I was growing up. And so it's, wasn't an easy thing for me to do. And I wasn't consistent in meeting with other people because if I just did it when I felt like it, well, it typically never happens. So one of the things that my coach had was, when you work with other people and you give value to them, they give value to you, it will become that much easier to a point where you actually will start to begin to love it. Now, in the past, there's been some people who are more interactive in the Facebook groups and communities. And I think me and including many other people, we underestimate the power of a community. So, and of course, in the beginning, I didn't quite think it was worth my time, but so one of the things my coach did was to ask me to, whenever I did a role play, either coaching or closing sales, role plays, that I would be post right away or within that same day what I did, and of course tag him so he knows, tag him in the post and say, okay, this is the lesson I learned, give some value to the community. And then I would ask them a call to action to post comments, what they think, or to say a certain statement saying, hey, this is if you got it, type in crystal clear in the comments down below. And so it were things like that, and eventually I got more comfortable posting in the group. I could probably still even be more consistent than I am right now in the Facebook groups and Slack groups, but I think that developing a routine is always good. And so I think by myself, if I didn't have a coach, I don't think that I would likely do it. Or if I did, it would just take me longer to realize the importance, because sometimes it's not easy to view our own problems, and because we're like right next up to it, we're right in the middle of it. But a coach who's more objective, because it's not their specific problem, they can see from the outside. It's like, hey, I noticed this thing, you need to do this and that. So a coach is great for noticing your weaknesses and for areas to improve yourself, and which in this case would also be me. So that's why I'm a coach. So in addition to being a certified coach, that I'm also, being coached as well. I think it's important for coaches to be coached so that they know how it feels and, be able to put, be placed in a situation where, yeah, I'm improving just like you guys, right? I'm walking the talk, right? Like if I teach you guys something, I have to be able to do it too, because otherwise that makes me a hypocrite. And so, that's why the best coaches are usually the ones that are being coached as well, because you can always improve yourself. We are not perfect. I'm not perfect. And so that is something to consider. And so, if you are interested in being a coach, I will be posting in the video description below my Calendly link, and see if that's something you would be interested in. I'm beginning to offer, my coaching services, and most likely, if you don't click the button now, you're not likely going to do it later. Because I know from experience, when people don't take quick action, they're not likely going to do it. Okay, so if you're interested, if you want to get a coaching session from me, let me know in the comments down below. Set up a 30-minute meeting with me, and we'll see how that goes. And perhaps you and me, we can work with each other so that I can help you to set up your mindset for success. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification button down below for the next video, in which I will give you tips on improving your mindset to make sure that you are set for success. I will see you next time.